Good evening, Phantom Dusters, and welcome to some more Phantom Dust 2022 Tag Team Cross-Gen Tournament action. Here we are in round 4, the final round of Swiss. Already had one casted last night when Triple and I were up way too late, and it turned into a bit of a podcast, so, viewer beware. But I'm currently joined by Sad Toffee once again in this not quite middle of the night session.
Hello there again.
Alright, for those of you who are watching this now, the brackets have already taken place. I don't know what happened. We presumably have a champion, assuming nothing exploded. I will learn that as I hopefully get to cast those bracket rounds, but for now, we are here in round 4 with Xanxus and Surreal Sam versus L and the Nuion. And we're going to get into this in 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. Opening hand for Xanxus, 3 Aura Cells. Kind of okay.
Yeah, that he can make that work. I mean, well, the Rian and the vibes on hand are not ideal.
Yeah, for sure.
What happened?
Especially on Palace, that's probably not the type of map where you want to be sitting up in one of these spawns for a long time.
Yeah, we're getting to see somebody. This is something Triple and I talked about last night. We're going to see him digging pretty aggressively to get through this vibration hand. It's not where he wants to be at all in terms of aura to start.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, there's not a lot of hesitation here. He's just moving through it pretty quickly. We see Sam also pretty similarly aura screwed at 2. L and Nui's 4 by comparison is actually doing pretty good for them.
Yeah, honestly, the difference between 3 and 4 mana is pretty much night and day, because in most decks, 4 mana is the sweet spot you need to be able to do a lot of things.
See Sam whiffed on that boost, that cartwheel across the gap right there. But we'll get that boost.
Oh, he tried to cartwheel over the gap?
Yeah. Double boost. Potential triple boost mine here. L gets that one. Oh, crawling up the stairs, almost landed.
Quadruple boost mine.
Yeah.
And that gets Xanxus into his Vibration Blaster now, so now we're going to see the match actually picking up pace, which is going to be nice.
And again, yeah, so, again, not to pick on Xanxus, but we saw, this just, I'm only saying it because it was one of the clearest examples that I've had in the tournament thus far. When it was Xanxus and Gaiden, that was a big Vibe Blaster rather. Xanxus was in their base, asking Gaiden what to do and what to overwrite. And I get it, you want to make the right decision. This is high tense, high drama situations, and it's muscles that will develop the more that you guys all play. But we just witnessed the opposite of that. Xanxus burn, and got its vibration through some fortunate boost mines in about 30 seconds from when he was all the way aura screwed. Just stuff for new players to pay attention to once you get better and better at this game, which again you all will.
Yeah, it's very important to just go fast. Sometimes you're not going to make perfect decisions, but as long as they're fast decisions, that can usually be better.
Usually, yeah. We see Sam here in a tough spot in terms of life, no defense, down to 5 health. Nui's tanking it right now. A little bit better position than Xanxus. Oh, broke a glacial wall and got the damage in there. Nice.
Was Xanxus trying to manual that Rian, or was that just a mistake?
I'm going to assume he's doing something on purpose every time. I'm not going to attribute a mistake to him at this level. Again, I think the glacial did get broken too, either if it...
Very bad position for Nuion L now, literally stuck in a corner.
Yeah, against Vibe Blaster and Rian. I didn't quite see what Sam has. Tiger Strength.
Not entirely sure. I think Sam has Blaster.
Yeah, that's regular Blaster. Which again, that's plenty at this point. Nui's getting chipped away. Had full health a second ago, is now down to 5.
Ooh, big hit.
Again, the life lead was deceptive, and now it is absolutely evident where the momentum is. Boost mine combos!
Oh, wow.
Yes, Venom Fang's down.
L and Nui are absolutely getting messed with here.
But they got out in the open finally. They're no longer pinned behind this staircase.
They did have to trade a lot of HP for getting out of the corner, though, which is a very bad thing.
Yeah, not ideal. Oh, it got through the fortress.
Yeah.
But that's
This is like a game... I don't know about saving the Rian. You could have thrown the Rian to prevent the pickup, I think.
I think they're fine. Like, the momentum is so far in Xanxus' favor at this point.
Yeah, I guess safety over strength.
Lost the Rian, actually, to that Dark Hole. Or Flash.
Yeah.
Or no, it was a Dark Hole. But again, the Vibe Blaster was a trade there.
Oh, very good hit, and that's a down on the escalator. That's the worst possible defensive situation you could have. Nui's going to go for it and get it somehow, but Nui is going to go down. L is now stuck away. Xanxus is going to be able to kind of zone, but Vibration Blaster isn't really what you want for an escalator down in particular, because it doesn't have amazing tracking. Very good hit, though. Down on the table, Sam is going to be able to camp the body. Here
Fortress
comes
took the hyper kick.
Xanxus trying to get up. Sam's just also trying to get into a good range. Good try on the melee
Got the pickup
manual, but doesn't quite get it.
and took a
Nui
hyper
does
kick
get
in the
picked up.
process. Sam's down
Flash
health
hole.
wise now.
Oof.
So they put Sam in a precarious position now. So Xanxus has to think a little bit about what he's doing next. He can't just go out and fire. Lost a Vibe Blaster in
Yeah,
that process. Rian and a Vibe Blaster got taken down. You
it was
can't
actually
just.
really interesting. Xanxus couldn't reset because he lost his last attack. So that was actually developed into a very interesting situation.
It did, and those race defenses came in very handy very quickly in that situation. A whole bunch of recalls too. Okay, so Xanxus is fine. They have to deal with him
Yeah,
being full power for the rest of this match.
I understand not targeting Xanxus because he's Xanxus, but I don't really understand targeting Sam instead
Well, they want
in that
Xanxus to have to
situation.
go get him. Like if either they get Xanxus in a situation where he doesn't worry about picking up Sam and he
Ooh,
oops,
very good
jeez,
manual. Oh my god!
just that
That
quick.
cleanup was disgusting.
Yeah, like I think either you put him in a situation where he's having to go pick up his partner and he's like no longer attacking you, or you put him in a situation where he's no longer caring to pick up his partner and it's a 2v1. I think that's what you do when you're going for Sam in that situation. I believe, like that's the theory that I would put forward in that. Whether which one they were going for, I'm not sure, but hopefully, like I think that's a reasonable tactic to take.
I don't know. I just saw the decoy come out, and I was like, okay, they're gonna combo off this decoy for sure. And then they didn't really pick up anything off of it.
Very true, very true. Um, all right, I'm skipping ahead to. Oh, we got this city match. I'm gonna pause
Wow,
us and then get set up with everything else.
Xanx.
Okay, back from the pausing. You were saying something about Xanxus' speed.
Yeah. So right after the match, I saw him cycling through his deck, and even though they're his decks, just the speed at which he was taking in the information of which deck he's looking at is insane. Because he was, I'm guessing he was checking to make sure that the deck was the one he wanted, and he was just like instantly in and then instantly back out, and knew whether or not it was the deck he wanted. It was very very insane to see.
I can tell you about that because I don't name any of my decks. They're all Arsenal 15 at this point, and so if I can, just at a glance, I can't usually tell which one's which or where it is in the lineup. So I'm doing the same thing. It's you go in, if I see a boost mine, or if I see a laser, or if I see a Mephisto's, I know which one it is by that point. But because I don't name them, so I'm used to having to go through very quickly. So it could be what you're saying, but I think there's a at this point, if I didn't see if he named them or not, it could just be visual recognition on what's what. Because yeah, there's certain
I
fields that just
think
won't be in there.
I think I did see names on the deck, so I think
Okay,
he was
then
just double
I'm happy
checking.
to be totally wrong about that. Either way, we're on the split screen. We got ones on the screen. I'm gonna count us down in 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, getting in Nui with a very good start actually. Can get a little bit of earth lashment. Gonna want to wait for a shield and possibly a mid range, but if need to, can push Sam. Sam does have a decent hand to defend against an early push, though only 2 mana, which isn't great. Xanxus, on the other hand, tried to get a little bit of just harassment on L without wasting anything in particular, and managed to do it. L had to sort of play away from their cards just a tad.
Yeah, Sam moving in now. Random Dragon Slayer. Almost. Oof, gosh, that debris is so terrifying. I like Sam moving up and in, and not just being in the pit spawn on his own, but he does go back down to get some more aura. Oof, Armoros. Okay. Hard stats always an issue. Let's see if they have something to reset in their hands, either Nui's or L's. Is Sam up in L's
And
face right now? Again, I'm with 2 aura. Is he just running Psycho Knife? Oof,
oh, good Dragon Slayer into Rian.
Tiger
Oh,
Strength 3 in.
oh yeah, Tiger Strength buff Rian too.
Maybe
Jeez,
better throw
and
that
more
Ice Sword.
Rians.
Okay, we have a stat fixer, that's good, but you don't get on the jump lift with Rian behind you. That was scary.
That,
I don't know, were
yeah.
you on Nui stream when that one went through?
Oh yeah, that dodge was tight,
That was terrifying.
extremely tight. Ooh,
See,
bad
Xanxus,
backdraft there.
Xanxus
Not sure about that.
throwing just what's head fake backdrafts just to get him moving around a shield fake.
Ooh,
Rather.
good Rian.
That one did hit. Wow.
Oh, the backdraft was a fake to waste shield.
Yeah, just to test the shields.
Oh,
Yeah, see what else is going on. Was there a
yeah, that's pretty smart.
I
L's trying to push flash hole, but keeps the Rian.
That Rian that hit Nui up the little side ledge right there was revenge from the jump one missing. Phantom Dust never forgets.
Them from up here until they're forced to.
I don't. Why would you waste the mana to Fortress of Iron that Rian instead of just backing off
Was it Tiger
and letting it hit the?
Oh, I personally, I would love to say I was going to get perfectly behind terrain, But sometimes it's better just to shield, just to be safe.
Alright, well, you're back at your basics.
Xanxus takes
And
a
I
quick
guess that's
tumble.
just I'm always the one to take risks, so
Man, we did discuss this.
yeah.
I'm actually contradicting myself because I was the one saying before that I'm happier to jump than use the shield. I'm never going to shield in that situation. I'm going to try to get behind it or something. So yeah, I'm wrong. I'm lying.
Ooh, very good hit.
That is a good trade too. That gets Xanxus below 10. So just visually, that's a nice momentum saver for L and Nui. Decoy.
It's a decent momentum saver, but L's not going to be able to play off these decoy spam. L has to retreat just a little bit. Never mind going in with a hyper kick. That was surprising even to me.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how surprising that must have been for Sam and Xanxus, not ready for that like immediate aggro.
And L's kicking everybody. He's going after Sam and Xanxus right now. Or he was a second. They were a second ago.
Very beautiful aggro here.
Are they still doing it? Oh, debris. I hit by 3.
You picked them up, bro.
Is L gonna go in? I think L's gonna go in. They're gonna hope for the decoy spam across the map. They're gonna try to do some sweet chin music, like up in their face. Oh, come on, go in! I just want him to go in for the hyper kick.
No, L's playing a bit safer, camping Xanxus' capsules.
Oh,
that double re-in!
Did it break it?
Unfortunately, not staggered properly though.
They broke the fortress though.
Oh, that is good. Whoa, beautiful. Yeah. L down to 1, trapped in between 2 players. No choice but to just cartwheel away and hide somewhere.
But we have a closer range decoy that can, and Rian's too, that can combo. Assuming he doesn't die in the process.
It hits! No way! This is such a terrible situation.
Oh no, they fell down.
That was such a beautiful aggro change to swap from fighting L to fighting Nui. That was a beautiful decision.
Where are you? Where are you?
They were so close.
And L can't find the body, so now L's stuck.
Oh no,
and
they
the
were
Rian
there.
comes through.
We're in prime position to make that hero.
So unfortunate.
Went through the wrong corridor. Oh man.
Damn it! I got such a good R start too.
Yeah, and the hyper kick taking them after like nailing Xanxus with a hyper kick, took him off the edge, had to make it all the way back up the ramp, and got there, but went through the wrong space for the pickup. Leaves us with a 2-0 here in favor of Xanxus and Sam.
Yeah, that was pretty insane.
Oh wait, forgot. L's is still going. Or Nui's is still going, rather. Back this back up. I'm gonna pause us. And back. And here we are on Refinery with a 2-0 lead for Xanxus and Sam. And we are going to play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Alrighty. Nui's opening hand, definitely not amazing. 3 mana, really unfortunate to see. Ice Sword will allow him to stave off a little bit of pressure if they start trying to pressure him a little too hard, but it's not going to be amazing either, because if that cost climbs too high, he's going to be locked out for a bit.
No,
Xanxus boost mines immediately. Yeah.
This is fine because on Refinery you have some space from immediate aggro. You can.
Was that also friendship out of Xanxus? What was that?
+2. No, that's 2 friendships, right?
Like that, well...
Yeah, because Sam's at +2, and there's no Tiger Strength in hand, so those are 2 friendships.
Alright.
Ooh, that's a 5 damage re for the jump.
And finds the Mephistos. That's very good for Xanxus here.
Yeah.
Oh, Dark Hole's gone.
Broken.
Unfortunate for Nui. And Nui's now in with 2 players right now. It's a bad situation.
That's a good purify, though.
Ice Sword!
Oh, no, Memory Lapse.
Ice Sword was off screen, but it did actually hit Sam.
But Memory Lapse got hung. You can hear the reaction from the teams. They might be done.
You hear me say if he ever goes in there?
Yeah.
Xanxus
That Memory Lapse just killed their hands.
Yeah, Xanxus just jumped off into the abyss, the ocean rather, not caring about the 3 health because I think that Xanxus and Sam probably know they've got this one in the bag.
Nui has to just dig for Rian now.
Yeah, hoping that there's one in here. There should be. People have been bringing Rians basically everywhere. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Fortress.
Alright.
May I have something open?
Playable hands. Fortress of Iron, not amazing to see. Al now receiving a little bit of pressure from Xanxus. Sam is sitting in the back, assumedly getting more stuff in the hand.
Yeah.
Good Rian there.
Okay, so Rian battles on Refinery. It's not the worst thing in the world. They were fortunate enough to get the stats off of Sam's. They're not dealing with 5 damage Rians at all. So that's very, very helpful for survival in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Xanxus is taking a pretty decent amount of damage, actually.
Yeah, I would agree. Warmed up too, so no returns are not going to do much for that environmental. But I think the jump pad's over there, though. They might have a chance to go and pull that thing down. I don't believe if I don't remember if I saw the jump pad or not. But it may not be stuck there forever.
Always make sure they're in between us.
Nui's just getting...
Come back towards me.
stuck in a bit of a weird mind game situation.
Yeah, like either between us
Nice and
or like
safe.
we have
Finally
Safe
gets out to L though.
So like right now,
Let's see. Oh no, there's no jump pad over
I
there.
have a high ground. So
Well,
I
no,
can
there's the
stand
one in the
there.
bottom
So if you
spawn.
lure
Can they
them out,
reach?
I can do
I
what?
don't think
Oh,
they-
good!
Nice trade.
Wow. I honestly can't tell if that was a read or if he just went for it
I think he just
regardless,
went
but
for it 'cause
either
it
way,
was
that was
clo-
very good.
I think it was the closest body to him. Good card
Alright,
goes away
I
too.
fell off, so I have a bad spot now.
Nui doing
These
a good
ring-ins
job
are
throwing
very
rings and
good.
getting out of the way. And
We do
Sam's
have a
like,
health
not
advantage,
don't hit
we
my
can
partner
lose.
anymore and just going after Nui.
We just need to
Yeah,
keep
Nui
doing
is
that.
playing extremely disciplined here.
No.
Very much agreed.
Alright, that's too
This is
low.
close.
We need to lure them
This is
into
very
a trap.
close. And again, with a
Yeah,
ring,
honestly, I think the memory lapse might have bit them in the butt a little bit.
I don't know about that, but it's
We're
definitely
gonna run
more
until
of
we
a
find a spot that's
controlled
for us to fight
situation
in.
for Nui and L. Like
And
they
we
don't
can
have to, they
draw
don't have to
this match
dig.
if we need
You don't have to try to figure out what else is in their deck. You've got Rians to throw
Keep
and
running.
trying to line them up. That's all you got to do. And the only situation, like the better team's gonna be the ones who can
Make
coordinate
this the
them
most
at
patient
this
game
point.
you've ever played.
Why? I
Let's
don't
go
wanna-
this way.
And of course,
This way.
resets are
Seeing-
gonna come in handy here too.
Because if we draw,
Seeing a lot of interesting stuff
it
here.
might help us in some way.
Both teams.
It's, you know, this is really the strength of Phantom Dust, where you can have a game where it's basically just throwing Rians over and over, and it's still extremely interesting.
Yeah, it's a mind game at this point too. It's a terrain game and a mind game. It's timing.
Just
It's
don't get
teamwork.
knocked off of the.
It's also keeping your nerves
We will-
steeled up
we
as
will-
well, because this is nerve wracking. Especially
Yeah,
if
especially
Xanxus
on
is moving
Refinery.
in towards you.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, I'm up top.
You know, being on Refinery is one of those maps where if you're nervous enough, you'll just kill yourself.
Yeah.
Shoot it, Sam.
Ooh, good Rian.
Xanxus,
Oh my, it's such a slugfest here,
It's a total
and
blender.
L is
Get your
down.
body, get your body, get your body.
Nui does make it though,
Pick up.
and dodges.
Sam.
That was a pretty good dodge on Sam's Rian.
Yeah. Throw
I
the
don't know
willow.
if Sam tried to manual
You
that or
should throw
not.
the willow Rian right now. Just get a body
Didn't
out of
have
the
a
way.
one track. Yeah, actually, Willow Rian could be pretty strong. Oh, but the team
Xanxus
and they
down.
both get the
Sam's down.
reset. Oh,
And Xanxus is cross map.
Xanxus, Sam is alone. He's
They've
gonna
got two
start getting
Rians. They got two
bodied.
Rians. One,
So
two.
many Rians.
One down.
Doesn't have the shield. Sam goes down. There's no way they just took that game.
Memory lapse game.
No, you 100% called it. You had the call of the match. The memory lapse actually bit them in the ass, 100%. Oh wow. that
If
was-
Sam, yeah, if there was more memory lapse there, Sam kept the shield and survived,
Yeah.
and didn't have to jump off the side there to try and
Also,
dodge.
too, they dig. They keep digging, and they maybe don't rely on the Rians. They're trying to use blasters. They're trying to use willows. They're trying to match up combos to get them down instead of just dealing with Rians. The Rian battle worked in their favor, and it might just be because Xanxus wasn't expecting some of those shots. Some of the shields didn't work, but they made it work for them. They had the better dual Rian combinations, and we've got a
Yeah.
2-1 because of it.
I genuinely think Xanxus just didn't expect Ella and Nui to have that much coordination on that type of thing.
That was phenomenal. What a great set of circumstances there.
Make sure you search the
I'm
map
not
and let them
pausing
know.
this yet
So
because we're
just hover
chatting
the map
about it,
so they
but
know.
there's a panel matchup next
No, it's
on
flashed down.
Zan's stream. We're at
That's my
Actually,
fault.
I'll pause it now.
2015.
And we're back after that amazing bit that was Refinery. I'm so happy that all that happened and we got it casted. good times.
It was beautiful. It was very beautiful.
All right, but here we are on Pano, counting us down in 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, Nui's opening hand, 4 aura. That's what you want. One other attack on bench other than Flame Sword. Flame Sword on its own is pretty good here, especially with heat.
Yeah, we got
Taking a look down at
Dazzle's Judgment, frightened dance.
Yeah, I'm taking a look down at Xanxus, and I'm a little confused.
Interesting that he's got the frighten in his hand instead of and maybe trusting Sam to have the dance or Psycho Burst.
Alright, let's attack Sam.
Rian though. Oh, leaving Rian on bench, really? So he's just gonna be spamming Frighten?
Interesting. Oh, okay, there goes the frighten. There goes that.
All right.
I'm guessing he might have another memory lapse in here if he's playing Jumper.
Yeah, I think that would be safe bet.
Yeah, because I think when they
With
played-
this spawn, probably just gonna hang it on the wall lockers.
Yeah, when they played Triple and Toe, there was a Jumper then too.
Dazzle?
That might have
Good
been,
dazzle.
Yeah, okay, you gotta fall
Might have
back.
been
I don't know if
counter
you think
triple,
they're
but
trying to
maybe
keep
also to
them
put his own
alive
stuff down as well. But I guess we'll see.
And they're like in my base.
He's not digging very hard. He's happy to have a Psycho Knife and Dazzle and Rian. The frightened.
Good block there.
Backpack stuff. Good Iron Skin.
Yeah, that Iron Skin equally as good as that Psycho Shell.
Oh,
That's
But-
so had a vengeance.
Yeah,
Nui.
Yeah, wow.
just down him with that sword.
Beautiful tipper there. Absolutely good knowledge of the sword hitboxes for sure.
At the +2 as well. Broke the shield.
You broke it.
Wow.
Wow.
Xanxus is just going to be taking a lot of pressure now as Sam is probably scrambling to get over there.
Nah, he's got a memory lapse. He's going for the vending machines. And they're out there by themselves, too.
Unbelievable luck. Okay, there we go.
So, okay, Xanxus is going to run to Sam. Yeah, and he's going to go. Yeah, he's going up the stairs to look for them to get off him enough just so he can get that memory lapse and go hang it.
Right
Here comes Dazzles.
Okay. Oh, no, he was right behind him.
Good swords.
Oh,
Didn't even need the Dazzle.
Wow, an Iron Skin can't do anything to that.
My goodness. L in trouble now. Yeah, Sam didn't need the help.
When a manual, the first
Interesting.
one
Okay, so maybe there's... I thought I was smart about the memory lapse. Fortune
what?
takes
Wow.
it. Oh, wait, what just happened? Sam got hit by something. Was it? Oh,
I have no idea.
I think L threw a
It
backflow.
looked like...
Yeah, L threw a backflow
Yeah.
and hit Sam and Nui.
Flash roll on
Wait, more attacks now?
Zan.
Zan's here's digging now.
I think L lost the Rian.
Yeah, looks that way. Photon burst and flame sword left over.
It's actually so close.
Good Dazzle there. Ooh.
Yes!
Oh no,
Photon burst. And
Xanxus!
you know...
And that right there is why you don't approach after hitting someone.
And the sword hits.
Oh, down to 1 HP on the stairs. That's such an unfortunate knockdown. Beautiful tippers, though. I mean, these hits with the swords are absolutely insane.
Super clutch. I don't even know if that was a photon burst on purpose.
L's now making a very good call on to keep the pressure, but Xanxus with the absolutely insane re-dodge with a jumper.
Yeah.
Of course, Xanxus showing that he's no better with a jumper than he is with a cartwheel. He's amazing with both. Here comes L, just trying to get pressure, trying to get one down and separate them.
Hit everybody. Just throw it. Just
Oh no, Sam tried to go up the stairs! Sam tried to go up the stairs, he's now lagging behind! But Xanxus is able to get L just a little bit off them, but that Rian misses so closely! Oh, what the hell?
Xanxus dead!
What the hell
Xanxus
is going on? Xanxus is down, but they get the reset! Sam, and what just happened?
Future matches.
Everybody got the sword, but not in the right order.
Holy crap!
Oh no, Taz! Oh no, Taz! Oh no!
Oh my god, Nui is super dead! Iron Skin on the Dazzle! Nui's alive again! 10-10, 10-2. Jeez.
Xanxus avoids the blaster there. The dance is gonna clean up. I can feel it.
Oh,
Lightning
my-
sword's gone.
Good hit. L down to 4. Good dodge there.
Seriously. Dance
Dazzle,
done. Oh,
you
good
can't
call.
cartwheel away from that. L's on 3 HP, gonna get zoned super easily here. Here comes the Dazzle, and there's the dance, and they get cleaned up after being so close to winning.
Oh, they were right there.
And
They were
that-
right there.
That is just sad to see.
The hallway right before Sam escaped, when everyone was in the corner, like going down the stairs. The flame sword was there. Just throw it. Hit everybody.
What the hell just happened?
It was. I don't know if it was hesitance or they didn't know that they had the angle, but I believe in my heart that the flame sword in that corridor would have ended the whole game. But there was. I think Sam got away. Xanxus got away. Jumped another sword. Nui went L went down to the team fire, and then it just scattered, and then it was dances and a mess afterwards.
You can probably take it out of clip in the edit. You don't have to, but when Xanxus jumped to dodge the Rian, then immediately went back left and jumped to dodge the sword, that was insane. Because not only did he know the sword was coming, he knew exactly where to go dodge it. It was such a small angle he could go to, and he proceeded to dodge it, get away, and then get a hit. Like, what kind of madman thinks of that, let alone executes it properly?
Yeah, Xanxus is
Like, that was gross.
He's built different. I legit thought when Nui was coming down with the sword out of the staircase, that because Xanxus was behind the wall, so you had that tracking angle where you don't actually see the sword start. I thought Xanxus was dead to rights, but he jumped it anyway. like you're saying, totally saw it coming.
Literally dodges a Rian, hard reads a sword with no information, like barely any information that leads you to believe there's going to be a sword coming, and then dodges it too. It's insane. There's no other words to describe it. It's just gross.
That was wild. That was a wild finish. And props to Nui and L for putting up a hell of a fight and taking a game off Refinery in the Rian Battle of 2022. That was such a good round, and almost taking this one off panel 2. This was a hair away from being 2-2 and going to a game 5. Whew.
You know, I wish it would have gone to a game 5.
Yeah,
I would have loved to see a game 5 out of this.
So every time I've started doing these casts, the first one of the night's always been just drainingly good, and I've still got a bunch more matches left to go.
Yeah, every other one's just going to be disappointing now.
No, but that's also not been the case. They've been living up to it. Let's save for a few. You'll be
All
joining me for
right.
the rest of these round 4 matches?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I'm here.
For the rest of you folks, stay tuned for more.